The NBA world is shifting. And while some fans are still talking about the past, the Golden State Warriors might just be planning something so bold, so massive, that it could redefine their entire legacy after the Stephen Curry era. If you're a Warriors fan, or even just an NBA fan hoping for a once-in-a-generation shakeup, you're going to want to stick around, because what we're about to explore could be the turning point not just for Golden State, but for Giannis Antetokounmpo himself. Before we dive into this whirlwind of uncertainty, ambition, and high-stakes decisions, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss an update when the NBA landscape could change overnight. Now let's get into it. Because behind all the official statements, behind all the silence from agents and front offices, there's a much louder story being told through hesitation, delayed trades, and strategic patience. And at the center of it all, is Giannis. Sources close to the situation say it clearly: Giannis Antetokounmpo still hasn't made his final decision. He hasn't committed to staying in Milwaukee. And he hasn't demanded a trade either. He's somewhere in the middle, evaluating. Watching. Thinking deeply about whether this current Bucks roster has what it takes to seriously contend for another championship in the 2026-27 season. That uncertainty. That hesitation. It's everything. Because when a player of Giannis's caliber even considers moving on, the entire league listens. Teams reshuffle their plans, agents whisper behind closed doors, and executives hit pause on trades that were already on the table. And Golden State? They're listening more closely than anyone. A lot of people assumed that Giannis was fully on board with Milwaukee's big move, trading Damian Lillard for Miles Turner. But the truth is more complex. Giannis has never been the kind of superstar to publicly endorse front office decisions. He doesn't operate like LeBron. He doesn't tweet cryptic messages or demand trades mid-season. He plays, he leads, and when the season ends, he evaluates everything privately, with ruthless precision. That's why this silence isn't meaningless. It's strategic. And while some fans keep saying the East is wide open, the reality is far from that. The Eastern Conference is rising. Orlando is coming. Atlanta is reloaded. And the New York Knicks are no longer a joke, they're a serious playoff threat. This isn't the cakewalk it used to be. Milwaukee's path back to the finals is filled with landmines. And Giannis knows it. Some people thought the Oklahoma City Thunder could swoop in and grab him. They've got arguably the best collection of draft picks and young talent in the league. But here's the problem: they just won a championship. Why would they break up their core now? Why would they shake up something that's already working? OKC may be powerful, but they're not desperate. Not anymore. But there is a team that's watching the Giannis situation with more hunger than anyone else. A team with legacy on the line. A team with a deep-pocketed ownership, an aging superstar, and a vision beyond 2026. That team is the Golden State Warriors. And that brings us to the heart of this story. The Warriors have chased Giannis before. This isn't new. But this time, they might actually be close enough to make it real. Their front office has been unusually patient. And one move, or rather, one non-move, has raised a lot of eyebrows around the league: the decision not to trade Jonathan Kuminga, yet. You see, Kuminga has been at the center of multiple trade talks this offseason. His name has been floated in deals with the Suns, with the Bulls, with teams looking to rebuild or restructure. And yet, nothing. No move. No trade. Just silence. Now why would Golden State hold back on moving a young, high-upside player like Kuminga? It's simple. They might be saving him for something bigger. Something historic. Let's be honest, if Giannis becomes available, you need your best assets untouched. You can't be scrambling to put together a package after someone else already made the call. The Warriors know that. And the fact that Kuminga hasn't been moved might mean they believe they still have a shot at Giannis. A long shot, yes. But a real one. Now imagine this scenario: the Bucks go to Giannis and say, "We'll honor your request, just give us a list of preferred destinations." If Golden State is on that list, the game changes instantly. Because even though the Spurs or the Rockets might have more raw assets, what the Warriors can offer is unique, championship DNA, stability, and a future with a post-Curry identity that still includes a superstar. A hypothetical deal could look something like this: Jimmy Butler, for immediate win-now help. Jonathan Kuminga, a young cornerstone. And multiple future picks. Maybe even take on a contract like Kyle Kuzma's to balance out salaries or sweeten the deal. Is that better than Houston offering Sengun and Amen Thompson? Maybe not on paper. But if Giannis wants to win and build a brand in a global market like the Bay Area, suddenly the Warriors become a very attractive option. Remember, this isn't just about numbers and picks. It's about fit, legacy, and loyalty. And let's not ignore the emotional side of this. Golden State is in transition. The post-Curry era is looming. Klay is gone. Draymond is aging. And the front office knows they need a bridge to the next era. They don't want a full rebuild. They want to retool around a new face of the franchise. Giannis could be that face. And if you're wondering, why would Milwaukee ever accept a deal like this? Think about what they want. They want to stay competitive, not tank. A package that brings them an all-star like Jimmy Butler, a high-upside young star like Kuminga, and financial flexibility is a real offer, especially if Giannis is the one saying, "Send me to Golden State." The biggest "if" in this entire equation is Giannis himself. Until he speaks, nothing is official. But everything we're seeing, Milwaukee's uncertain path in the East, the roster shakeups, the silence from Giannis, and the Warriors holding their cards close, all of it points to something being carefully constructed behind the scenes. Golden State has always moved strategically. They think 2 steps ahead. And they've been patient for a reason. That reason might just be Giannis. So now, we wait. Every day that goes by without Giannis signing an extension. Every hour that Kuminga remains a Warrior. Every delay in minor trades around the league. It's all part of the same quiet tension. Something is building. Because this isn't just about basketball anymore. This is about legacy. About chasing immortality. And if the stars align just right, if Golden State's patience meets Milwaukee's crossroads, then we might witness one of the biggest trades in NBA history. Don't blink. And now we want to hear from you. Should the Warriors go all in on Giannis? Should they risk the future, sacrifice Kuminga, and bet everything on one final dynasty push? Or is the price too high? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're new here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you stay updated on every twist and turn in this potential blockbuster saga. Because in the NBA, everything can change overnight. And maybe, just maybe, the future of the league is about to change in Golden State. And here's the key takeaway from the channel: delve into financial education to enhance your quality of life. Within the financial market, explore bonds and shares, particularly focusing on real estate investment trusts, which offer the potential for passive income. Engage with this responsibly and consider reputable investment brokerages worldwide.